Hey YouTube, what's going on? Back from a little vacation where I went to the Nationals and visited some family back east, and I thought I'd share with you some of the things I picked up along the way and a couple of packages I got in the mail waiting for me when I came back. For those of you who have never been to the National Convention, that was my first time in Baltimore. It was awesome. I couldn't believe the size of the show. I mean, the shows that I've been to out here in Southern California are good size, but compared to that, they look really small. And I was overwhelmed by what was there and the amount of collections that were on display and for sale and for trade. I had an incredible time there, so I highly recommend, if you've never been to the National Convention, to get yourself there someday. I really didn't have a goal in mind as far as cards to pick up, but I certainly had an idea of what I wanted to do, and generally that was to continue my set building for the 2011 Topps Chrome. And I have laid out here the cards that I had before I went to the show, starting with autographs over here, reds here, golds, blues, sepias, blacks, and atomics. These are the only sets that I'm putting together. I'm not putting any Heritage Chrome sets together, although those are nice cards. Those are more readily available, and I'm trying to get the ones that are on the rare side and harder to get. So that was my idea. I'd go to the show and look for those cards. Not many people had these cards for sale, to be honest with you. They had a lot of autographs. I saw a lot of autos for sale, but I didn't see a lot of the numbered parallel cards, parallel refractors, which was a little bit disappointing in my mind. But I did find one guy, one table that did have quite a bit, so I was able to pick up a lot from him. But I didn't see them other than that, so it was very surprising to me. But in any case, let's go through what I've picked up. Or actually, you know what I'll do? I'll show you first. I also bought a box. I didn't think I was going to buy a box when I was there, but I broke down because Blowout Sports, or Blowout Cards, whatever that place is called, they were there and they had some pretty good deals on some cards. So I went ahead and I bought a box of a product that I've never bought anything from. That was the 2009 Topps Chrome. As you know, I'm a big Chrome fanatic, so that's all I was really looking at. The two autographs that I got in the box were Andrew Bailey, base refractor, and Chris Jakubauskas. Not really sure if that's how you pronounce his name, but this is a refractor auto, numbered at a $4.99. I got a blue refractor of Gavin Floyd. That's numbered at $1.99. And then a bunch of rookie cards: Elvis Andrus, Colby Rasmus, Trevor Cahill. I got an Ichiro refractor. And then the other cool cards that came in that box were these World Baseball Classic cards from '09. I've never seen these before. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before, but here's what it looks like. This is actually one of the refractors. This is of Yenwen Kuo, I guess is how you pronounce his name. And he's with the Chinese Taipei team. Didn't get anybody really huge, other than I did get Cespedes' card from the World Baseball Classic. He was with Cuba at that time, right? And this is numbered at a 500. So it's kind of a neat card. But everybody else, got a Japanese player here, another Cuban player, a couple Italy guys, a Chinese guy. So really, really neat cards, I thought. I also picked this up. I'm not a vintage collector by any means, but my father's favorite baseball player when he was a kid was Bobby Doerr. He's a huge Red Sox fan, and he loved Bobby Doerr when he was a kid. So I picked that up in honor of him. 1950 Bowman Bobby Doerr. You can see the back of it. It's in really good shape too, so got a good deal on that. And I picked up Probably my favorite card that I picked up at the show was this Steven Strasburg 2010 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor, and numbered 32 of 50. Awesome, awesome card. Love that card. And of course, he's huge here in San Diego, so that's big. I did pick up a few reds for my set: Pena, Alex Cobb, and Bartlett to go with my reds here. I picked up a whole bunch of blues. Butler. Some of these are sticking because they had stickers on them. Derek Lee, Mike Minor, Buster Posey, which is a good one. Alfonso Soriano, Zach Greinke, Elvis Andrews, Jason Hayward, Pedroia, Bartlett, Hill, Ludwig, Santana, Stubbs, and Buchholz. So I picked up a bunch of blues. He had a whole bunch of blues, and I actually had a lot of what he had, but, well, as you can see, this is my pile of blues. And then the other pile he had that was really large was sepias, and so I picked up even more sepias. I won't go through them all, but picked up a bunch of really good sepias here. I got Josh Hamilton, that's 1 out of 99. That's a pretty good card. I got Ichiro's sepia, Morneau, and Beltran. So got a lot more. That's actually probably going to push my sepia collection probably ahead of my red collection at the moment. I didn't get any blacks. He only had a few blacks, and there were only a handful of atomics. He did have some gold, but the golds that he had were really more on the expensive side. He had the mantle gold, and I didn't want to pick that up. That was too much money for me at the time with wanting to pick up all the rest of the stuff. So that's what I got. I do have a couple of packages here I'll open real quick. This is an eBay package that is just quickly 2 more sepia cards, Jake Peavy and Nick Markakis. So it's 2 more sepias for my set there. And then here's, as you all can see, this is from Japan, right there. So you know who that's from, our good buddy Taka Tanaka Giants. I won a raffle right before I left for vacation. I won a raffle that he was putting on, and it was for an autograph card. Looks like he also threw in a Yu Darvish card. Awesome. This is only the second Yu Darvish card that I have, so pretty psyched about that. So let me go ahead. He said he also threw in a Topps Chrome Auto that I didn't have, so I'm kind of excited to see which one that is. Because I have all the autos sitting right there, and I don't have that many. Here's a note. Thanks for getting in on my first ever raffle. Oh, that's right. It was his first ever raffle. That's pretty cool. Congrats on winning. 92124 for life. That's my zip code, and I believe that was Andrew's zip code when he lived here in town. So that's cool. Very cool. Thanks for the note. And this was the card that I won. This is the Josh Johnson numbered out of 50 from Tier 1 on card auto. Pretty sweet card. He can be a stud if he actually stays healthy. Oh, it's a 2010 Topps Chrome. Oh yeah, I don't have this guy. So Esmail Rogers. I don't have him for my Topps 2010 Chrome Auto set, which I don't have here in front of us. But thank you for that, Andrew. I appreciate that. I was looking for those cards too at the convention, but I saw some, but I didn't see too many. I really wasn't looking for them, so that'll be very nice in my collection. So there you have it. A little summary of the Nationals. Definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it or haven't been there. And hopefully I'll be back with some better news on my sets. Not better news, but more news on my sets as they're completing. So the new Topps Chrome comes out later this month, so that's going to be another exciting day when I buy my first box of that. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you later.